Jon Jones seems to be living his best life in Columbus, soaking in the moment and sharing laughs with one of his favorite Hollywood icons, Arnold Schwarzenegger. While the UFC's heavyweight division remains in limbo, with Tom Aspinall growing more frustrated by the day, Jones appears completely unbothered. The longtime champion posted an image of himself and Schwarzenegger engaged in an intense yet lighthearted stare-down, captioning it with the iconic phrase, "Hasta la vista, baby." The moment captured two legends from different worlds, one a dominant force in combat sports, the other a global icon in action cinema. But to many fight fans, it was just another sign that negotiations for the long-awaited heavyweight unification bout were going nowhere fast. Months have passed since either Jones or Aspinall last stepped into the octagon, and yet there has been no official agreement reached for a fight that UFC President Dana White once 100% guaranteed would happen in 2025. As speculation grows, so does Aspinall's frustration. The British fighter, who claimed the interim heavyweight title with a stunning first-round knockout over Sergey Pavlovich, has been relentless in his pursuit of Jones, repeatedly calling for the fight to be booked. But his patience is wearing thin. He has made it clear that he has been ready for months, that he is pushing for this fight, and that it is Jones who has yet to commit. According to Aspinall, he has spoken with the UFC multiple times and received reassurances that the promotion wants this fight as much as he does. The only holdup, in his view, is Jones himself. Jones, for his part, remains as elusive as ever. Rather than directly addressing the situation, he has spent his time traveling, making public appearances, and engaging in moments like this one with Schwarzenegger. To some, it appears as though Jones is playing mind games, stalling negotiations while enjoying life outside of the sport. To others, it's simply business as usual for the champion, a fighter who has long operated on his own terms, dictating the pace of his career with little regard for outside pressure. Whether it's a negotiating tactic, an attempt to delay until he feels the time is right, or genuine disinterest in the fight, one thing is clear: Jon Jones is in no rush. Meanwhile, Aspinall is doing the exact opposite. While Jones enjoys rubbing shoulders with Hollywood royalty, the British heavyweight is putting in the work, sharpening his skills in brutal training sessions. His most recent venture saw him training with none other than the world's strongest man, a testament to his commitment to evolving as a fighter. The two engaged in an intense training session, with Aspinall attempting to showcase the effectiveness of technique over brute strength. As a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, he understands that skill and leverage can neutralize raw power, and in working with a man who possesses ungodly strength, he tested his own abilities against an entirely different type of opponent. For Aspinall, this was just another day of preparation, another step in his journey toward what he believes is an inevitable fight with Jones. The contrast between the two heavyweight titans couldn't be more striking. Jones is off enjoying life, seemingly unbothered by the growing pressure to defend his title. Aspinall, on the other hand, is grinding relentlessly, eager to prove he is the best in the world. The UFC heavyweight division has long been plagued by delays, injuries, and controversial matchmaking decisions, and this latest saga only adds to the drama. Fans have been clamoring for clarity, demanding that the best fight the best, and right now, that means Jones vs. Aspinall. But with every passing day, the fight seems to slip further away, lost in the uncertainty surrounding Jones's future. For the UFC, this presents a major dilemma. If Jones continues to delay, should the promotion strip him of the title? Should they force the fight, ensuring that Aspinall gets his long-awaited shot? Or should they allow Jones to dictate the terms, potentially leaving the division in a state of uncertainty for months or even longer? These are the questions that loom large, with no clear answers in sight. As the anticipation builds, so too does the tension. Aspinall has made it clear that he won't wait forever. If Jones continues to stall, he may take matters into his own hands, seeking out a different opponent to stay active. Jailton Almeida has already thrown his name into the mix, calling for a fight with Aspinall if the Jones bout fails to materialize. Others, like Cyril Gane and Sergey Pavlovich, remain lurking in the shadows, ready to step in should an opportunity arise. The UFC may soon be faced with a difficult decision: wait for Jones or move on without him. For now, all eyes remain on the champion. Will Jon Jones return to prove his dominance, accepting the challenge that so many want to see? Or will he continue to play the waiting game, leaving the division and its contenders stuck in limbo? One thing is certain: the clock is ticking. The longer this drags on, the more restless the fans become, and the louder the calls will grow for the UFC to take action. Will we finally see the heavyweight unification bout that has been promised? Or will this become yet another chapter in the long, complicated saga of Jon Jones? Only time will tell.